For the first time in American history, women will now be allowed to assume combat roles in the military. Pentagon officials have confirmed Defense Secretary Leon Panetta and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Martin Dempsey are set to lift the ban on women fighting in direct combat on Thursday. That marks a monumental shift that Foreign Policy magazine says changes the face of the American military forever. The ban was implemented back in 1994 and prevented women from being assigned to ground combat units. The Iraq and Afghanistan wars have brought women closer and closer to the front lines. The New York Times reports 20,000 women have served during those wars and more than 130 have died. So how exactly will the change actually affect the military? For starters, it will open up an estimated 238,000 positions to women and potential elite commando jobs as well. That's actually more positions than there are women in the military. And as an analyst tells Al Jazeera, it will have a practical impact on the women already serving.
Now, what Women in Combat will tell you throughout the years that they feel that they've already been serving in combat roles is by not having the official opportunity, they're shut out of promotions. It also means that when you're in combat, you get combat pay. It can be a sizable amount of money.
It will take some time to work out the logistics of lifting the ban. Panetta has set a goal of 2016 for women to be integrated as much as possible.
The services will have time to assess each job and unit to see if it's feasible and how fast women could be integrated. Some, like Special Operations Forces and perhaps some infantry units, can ask for exemptions to the rule.
Panetta will be stepping down as Secretary of Defense in February, making this likely the last major policy decision of his tenure. Last year, the military also formally ended its Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, which barred openly gay men and women from serving openly. The New York Times says together the changes would leave him with a substantial legacy after only 18 months in the job. A spokesperson for the Joint Chiefs of Staff said more details about the reasons behind the recommendations to lift the ban would come Thursday morning. For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs. Multiple sources, a real story.